afternoon, Lady Bear fans. It is softball time. We're live at Grizzly Field on North O, right across from Blaylock Heat and Air. The Northside Lady Bears take on the Bells from Mount St. Mary's. Lady Bears come in at 7-6, 1-1 in the conference. The Bells are 4-3, 0-2 in conference. I'm Buzz Sawyer alongside my broadcast partner, the only Griffin hunter in existence, the Dash Riprock of color. He's here in the flesh, Jeff Harris.
That's right, Buzz. We're doing what I'm used to doing football with you, but this softball, this is a new game for me. I just hope I don't mess it up too bad. That you and Coach Fleur, sorry he's not here today, but you two guys do a great job doing baseball and, well, basketball, baseball, and softball. So I just hope I don't mess this up too bad.
You're the professional. Like I said, you're the Dash Riprock of color. So just your presence is good. We appreciate you being here. I know you had to make the trip from Ozark, but it's going to be a pretty day. The wind's blowing kind of left center, out a little bit. Danessa T, we talked about her last year. She is the senior leader of this team. What impressed me so much about her last year was her arm. She's a shortstop. She can go deep in the hole and throw you out before you're halfway to first base. She signed with Arkansas Baptist. But from last year to this year, she did some weightlifting. She's got some power. Her arm's stronger. But she's already hit 2 home runs this year. And I told her, I said, please watch out for my truck, which is in left center right now. And if you can see that from the camera view we have right now, you'll see Brandon. He is standing on a chair. The tripod is on buckets, but he is confident that he's going to get some good shots tonight. And we're looking forward to it. Lady Bears have taken their infield. Mount St. Mary's has taken theirs. We'll probably have a Pledge of Allegiance and our national anthem, which we'll step back in respect of that here shortly. We will be going live at 5 o'clock with the first pitch. And David Little, who is the head coach for these Lady Bears, assistant coach Amy Brinkley. Lauren Nayer is the coach for the Lady Bells. Rick Merchant, Bryce Alexander, and Randy Hindman, which they made the trip. Talked to them earlier. Appreciate all the information that they've given us on their lineup. What a beautiful field this is, and just want to give all the credit to Jack London, who takes care of this field. You know, it's into March, Jeff. Look at the color.
It's unbelievable.
Beautiful green field. I know he was out here striping it earlier along with Coach Little, who spends a lot of time out here, and he wanted to make sure that we gave that credit. Jack London, what a great job he does. Beautiful field.
This first time I've been here, this is really a nice facility. Of course, that's the Northside way. You know, you got good athletes. You got to put them in good facilities, and that's what they do.
Yeah, we are blessed to have so many good facilities with our football. Now with our arena, Grizzly Arena, got to play a few games there this year, and it was awesome to play in. We go to a lot of nice facilities all over the state, but you're not going to see anything nicer than what you see at Northside.
And that's all facilities.
Yeah,
and
baseball too.
Oh yeah.
Now they're playing, the baseball out at Hunts Park. Mm-hmm. I played football there as a kid. They still have football games there, and they've got it striped for football, and they also have it striped for the Northside baseball, which they'll be playing Little Rock Catholic today. Their first pitch is at 5. We'll try to keep you updated on that.
Well, they still have that statue of you up there at Hunts Park, don't they?
I think that blew over.
Did it? All right, then.
Yeah, Hunts Park.
Hunts Park. That's
some fun there.
That's a legendary place.
It is. A lot of great athletes went through there.
Yes, sir.
We are right behind home plate outside. Normally we're in a press box, but it's fun being outside. It's a nice day today in the 70s. Actually, it was 80 when I got here earlier this afternoon to start setting up. It is good to be here.
And the wind is still blowing left center.
Yeah.
It hadn't changed since we've been here. And I got here a little bit before 4. Of course, you were already here. I think you spent the night up there in one of the dugouts. You had a sleeping bag over there. I think
Well, we try to get here early enough
you did.
in case we have any hiccups. We can overcome them. We've done great all year long as far as, you know how it was in football and what we struggled with before we got Dylan. And he made all the difference in football this year and has just continued doing that, which has been a true blessing for us, man. We went through so many ups and downs trying to get these football games, basketball games on TV 2 years ago. And this year's basketball and football was just, it just went smooth as it could be.
And that's, like you said, all thanks to
Dylan
the
Abbott.
man. Dylan is the man. He's
Dylan in production.
Yep.
Jeff on color. Brandon Luckenball in center field.
Well, now we can't forget about the guy that's doing the play-by-play now.
Yeah, we got Hannah up in the press box. So
there's Hannah.
So we ought to bring you some good shots. Really looking forward to a good game today. Again, the boys are playing at Hunts Park against Little Rock Catholic. Friday, both teams, girls and the boys, will go to Conway, I believe, is where they'll play Friday. And then the following Tuesday, North Little Rock will be in town. We'll be broadcasting the boys' baseball then. Anxious to talk to Coach Hankins and get a lot of information on some of his players. Well, you got some football players that go play two sports. McCade Moody, who is a pitcher, Jet Frazier. And those kids have both signed scholarships to play college ball.
Now, do you have any that play football, basketball, and are playing baseball?
Well, I have to think about that.
That's the three-sport athletes are rare these days.
Much anymore.
No, you don't, and especially on the state classification level that Northside's at, you don't see very many three-sport athletes anymore.
And the thing is, you got some kids that probably could do it, that are talented enough, but, they try to limit that where you're not just overdoing it.
Fort Smith, Arkansas, and Grizzly Field for this afternoon's softball action featuring the Lady Bears taking on the Mount St. Mary Bells. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce your starter. Today's game is sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association. Your attendance and support of the student athletes and coaches is appreciated. Both teams are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and Northside administration requests the same from the fans. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce your starting lineups. Introducing first for Mount St. Mary's. Batting first, starting in right field, number 20, Georgiana Edgar. Batting second, starting in left field, number 34, Autumn Moss. Batting third, starting in center field, number 10, Savannah Heineman. Batting in the cleanup spot, shortstop, number 7, Olivia Coppins. Batting fifth, your starting pitcher, number 22, Cassie Clark. Batting sixth, starting at first base, number 30, Amaya Graves. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 12, Izzy Todd. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 2, Abby Thompson. And batting ninth, starting at second base, number 14, Lily Brooks.
That was the starting lineup for the Bells. Now we'll have the starting lineup for our Lady Bears.
Now, Grizzly fans, get on your feet and make some noise for your Northside Lady Bears! Batting first, starting at center field, number 7, Tori Sumler. Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Bailey Brinkley. Batting third at shortstop, number 4, Danessa Teague. Batting fourth, their starting pitcher, number 5, Mallory Craig. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 19, Eden Davis. Batting sixth, starting at first base, number 13, Erica Johnson. Starting at second base, Batting seventh, number 1, Anna Hale. Batting eighth, starting to left field, number 17, Jayla Vickers. And batting ninth, starting right field, number 24, Liliana Rainey. Your substitutes, number 14, Addison Foster. Number 21, Addison Harrison. Number 24, Emma Adams. Number 15, Niele Parga. Number 6, Nevia Jackson. And number 29, Honesty Thomas. The coaches, Assistant Coach Jamie Brinkley and head coach of your Lady Bears, David Little. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, that you please rise and remove your hats if possible. Turn your attention to center field as we honor America and the American flag with the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light why so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please remain standing for the saying of our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, and with liberty and justice for all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 78 softball degrees, and I got 3 words for you. Let's play ball.
All right, it's that time, Jeff.
Yep.
Getting ready for Lady Bear softball. Again, they are coming in at 7-6 on the year, 1-1 in the conference. Losses to Bryant, win to Little Rock against Little Rock Central. And they'll travel to Conway on Friday, be back here for North Little Rock next Tuesday. Overcast here, but it is warm, 78 degrees. The wind right now is blowing out in center field. Pretty hefty, too.
Yes, it is.
You can get one airborne, you got a chance.
I don't think it's supposed to rain until later this evening, though, is it?
I don't think so.
We have a chance of that during the game.
No, but tomorrow's supposed to be pretty severe is what I'm
that's
hearing.
what I've been hearing, too.
Georgiana Edgar will be the leadoff hitter for the Bells. And they come in at 4-3, 0-2 in the conference. That is my truck that Brandon is standing in left center. So I talked to Danessa Teague before the game. I said, I know that's where your power is. So be careful. Just be careful when you hit it out there.
Batting from outside Mary, number 20, Georgiana Edgar.
Now Mallory Craig will get this started for the Lady Bears. First pitch is a ball. And that is Georgiana Edgar. Plays right field, leadoff hitter. There's a shot to Danessa Teague. You're going to see that arm right off the bat as Danessa's wing is in full effect to get this game started. That's the one place you really don't want to hit it if you're a Bell.
No, and she's they found out. Well, they already knew what kind of arm she has.
You scout it all, you're going to know that Danessa Teague makes very few errors and has an extremely powerful arm. First pitch is a strike. That is Autumn Moss, who plays left field at the plate. Second pitch a little high and outside, be 1-1. Dusty Harrison from Harrison Electric, who is he's working the clock tonight, and the scoreboard, and I had some issues with the scoreboard before we started. That pitch is a little bit low, but Dusty, who is an electrician, Harrison Electric, was able to get it running. Thought we were going to go manual here tonight. That pitch is a strike.
Yeah.
2-2 is the count. Autumn Moss at the plate. There's already one down. That's a swing and a miss. Struck her out. Olivia Coppins, shortstop.
Now batting, number 10, Savannah Heineman.
Check that, Savannah Heineman, center fielder.
It's like a southpaw. Wonder if she throws left too.
2 down for the Lady Bears. Mallory Craig, the pitcher. Mallory throws somewhere in the 50s, Jeff, but she has really good control. Has a lot of pitches, but has good control. 2 down for her right now. On the inside there. Two and 0 is the count. Mallory's third pitch. Nice strike there from Mallory. That's going to go to third.
Good stop.
Nice stop there by Amy. Is it in time? It is, and she retires the side. Great job by Mallory. Half the first inning's over, so the Lady Bears will come up with a bad intentions, I hope.
I hope they do too, and no base runners
No runs, no hits, no
giving up in the first inning for the Lady Bears. Hopefully that's a good sign.
So that inning, you had a ground out to Danessa.
Yep.
Ground out to Brinkley.
And a
strikeout.
Yes, sir. Hope she gets a lot of those Ks today. That makes the game go by faster and
oh yeah, it sure does.
It makes your fielders not have to work as much.
Cassie Clark will be pitching for the Bells.
She's tall. She's got long arms. Looks like she can whip her arm around pretty quick and get rid of that ball, and it pops the catcher's mitt. Sounds good.
Tori Sumler, number 7, our center fielder, will be first at bat.
Been a long time, Buzz, since I've seen a whole girls fast pitch softball game. I'm really excited. I'm glad you called me today. I've been looking forward to this for 2 days.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. I mean, we were able to broadcast our first game with them last year. It was against Southside.
Yep.
And, man, it really impressed me with the talent of these girls. Kaylin Massey, who was the pitcher last year. Kaylin was a 2-sport athlete, played for the Lady Bears, won a state championship last year with Jersey and Tracy and Yanni Relaford. She went on to play college ball, softball, but she was our pitcher, great pitcher, had a lot of stuff too. Had some speed, but also had some power.
At the bottom of the first inning, batting for the
Good
Lady
hitter,
Bears,
good pitcher.
number
She'll
7,
do well in
Tori
college.
Sumler.
Tori Sumbler at the plate. Tori, a junior center fielder, 2-year starter. Played left field last year, moved her to center field this year. Hits for power in the leadoff position. Got that wind blowing right to left, out to left field. First pitch is inside. 1-0. Clark checking her pitching selections here, Jeff. This one's a little high. Somebody watch that one go by. 2-0.
Good eye. She took a little bit off that one.
Yeah. What do you think about this facility out here?
I think this is beautiful. This is one of the best softball facilities around. This is can't get over how green this grass is.
And you look at your sponsors on the scoreboard out in the left field. Chuck and Shannon Fawcett, Mike and Janet Blaylock, Matt and Shelley Blaylock. Again, I mentioned earlier that the Blaylock facility, plumbing, heat, and air right across the street. And she's going to take a walk, so Sumbler's on.
4 pitches.
Now batting for the Grizzlies, number 2, Bailey Brinkley.
It's Bailey Brinkley at the plate. Summer's going to try to steal second. She's going to be called out. Tried to slide under the tag there, Jeff, and called out.
That was a good throw by their catcher.
That was a good throw.
Very good throw.
Catcher is Izzy Todd. Pitch a little bit high to Bailey.
She's throwing her pitches high early.
Danessa Teague on deck.
Chomping at the bit.
She is.
Guarantee you.
She is a competitor. Bailey ahead of the count. 3-0 now. All right, here it comes. It's inside. Wow. That's another walk. Was that 8 pitches?
That's 8 pitches and 4 balls. So that's wow. That's enough to drive a coach.
Now coming out to bat, number 4, Danessa Teague.
Danessa Teague with 1 on.
Let's see if Coach Little sends.
I'm pretty sure she gets the green light. Here comes Clark's pitch. Swing and foul.
That was a good cut.
That was. Wow. She was going to take a big cut at, try to get that inside pitch and pull it to left field. Get it up in the air a little bit and catch that wind.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have a conference in the circle. Nessa will back off a little bit. Down 0-1.
Well, here early, the pitcher from Mount St. Mary's having a little control problems. Maybe that's what he's out there talking to her about.
Got Bailey Brinkley on at first base. Bailey made a great play in the top of the first. Hard shot down the line. She was able to pick it up, throw the runner out at first.
Coach Little has her with the green light over there on first. She can.
Now the Danessa, 0-1. There's the pitch inside. 1-1's the count. crowd has picked up a little bit here. Danessa, who signed with Arkansas Baptist, actually signed before the season started. 2-1.
She has a good eye at the plate, obviously. She's not going to swing anything that's not in the strike zone. So
very disciplined hitter. Takes a swing there. Doesn't catch all of it. Another foul. 2-2's the count. 1 out. Uh-oh. We've had the best dressed athletic director in the state walk up.
Yeah, snuck
Coach
up on
Beaumont. Coach, we had a game going on at Hunt's too, don't we?
I have 6 events.
6 events right now. Al Danessa will run that one out. A little confusion between the pitcher and the catcher there. Danessa popped it up. Easily could have been caught by the pitcher or the catcher, but kind of reminds you of that one time the Arkansas had a chance.
Oh, man, don't bring that up.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I think everybody that's listening knows what you're talking about. Don't bring that. Oh, I think that's kind of died down a little bit. Might want to let that lie.
Yeah, Danessa is on at first. Danessa at first, Bailey at second. Mallory at the plate, swing and a miss. 0-1's the count. Did I hear you, Coach Beaumont, say there were 6 events going on tonight?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, 0-1. There's the pitch. Both players thought about it. Both hold. 1-1 is the count. Mallory Craig, the pitcher, is only a sophomore. A lot of sophomores getting playing time for the Lady Bears and the Grizzlies. There's a foul ball. Freshmen, too. That's, you start seeing some of these 9th graders play, and you talk about some of these 4-year players. Danessa Teague's one. She's a 4-year starter for the Lady Bears. But it's amazing to see 9th graders, especially when you watch them this year in basketball with Anna Gooden, Zoe Brashears. It's just it's impressive. You have Derek Shepard for the boys. 2-2's the count. It was a bad pitch. So Mallory goes to first. Bases are loaded. Bailey at third, Danessa at second. Eden Davis, who normally starts in right field, be the catcher tonight. Addison Foster normally starts at catcher, and she's the cleanup hitter. She's at a cheer tryout and practice. Will be back. She'll be here tonight. But Eden Davis at the plate with the bases loaded. No outs. I'm sorry, 1 out. That was on an attempted steal. Call strike. Coach, we got you live?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
all
sir.
right, so we'll make sure we can hear Coach Beaumont. He's got the headset on, and pretty cool operating down here behind home plate.
This is nice that you guys are growing the program of what we can offer to our community. We get a little softball action.
Yep. Nice hit there by Eden to the shortstop. Hard one to handle. Everybody advances. Lady Bears on the board.
Grass is greening up nice. It's looking really good out here.
Now at the bat, number 13, Erica Johnson.
All right, Eric Johnson at the plate. First pitch is a ball. Just one down for the Lady Bears. Danessa Teague at third. He's at first. Wind has been brutal all day long.
And watching this weather, Buzz, I think this is preempting this front's about to come in. I want to make sure we get these games in tonight. We've got soccer and baseball and softball on both sides of town tonight, so it's a lot of excitement tonight.
Erica Johnson, a junior first baseman, takes a strike there. 2-year starter, played right field last year. I watched her hit one out last year. Good fielding first baseman. She's tall, strong, has stretching ability, gets a lot of extra outs because she's able to stretch. You know how those first basemen are, man. They make some great catches, takes a strike there. Sometimes they have to reach for them, dig them out, and she does a really good job of that.
You know, that's a good feeling for your infielders to have when you have a first baseman like that. They can do things like that.
Erica, 2-2. Takes a swing and a miss. She'll go to the dugout. That's 2 outs.
Now batting for the Lady Bears, number 1, Anna Hale.
7th batter of the inning for the Lady Bears.
That is Anna Hale. Pitch a little bit low. Base is still loaded for the Lady Bears. 2 outs. Anna, she's a junior, 2-year starter. If you look at her size, she doesn't look big, but she can hit for power.
She needs to do that right now.
It would be nice to get one airborne, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
A little bit behind it. Pitch looked a little outside to me, but it's a called strike.
Yeah.
1-1 the count.
I told the umpires they're not getting paid by the hour this year, so that strike zone's going to be a little wider.
It's kind of like you told them we're playing buzzsaw your half-court
There's
basketball.
No question about it. No question.
We're not going back to 3-on-3, are we?
No, but he did say during the game that we're going to half-court basketball. Kind of ball Buzz used to play.
Yeah.
What he said. I begged to play basketball and they wouldn't let me.
No.
That was Coach McKinney.
I think they did you a favor.
Well, they did us all well. Back when you got Boothead, PK, and Greg
Diamond
Willis,
Store,
and Tony Rayburn.
What a team.
Yeah, he told me, he said, you might not even want to come watch.
Nope. Hey, I tell you what, I like watching those guys just warm up.
That
would have been enough for me, just watching that.
It was really more fun watching them warm up. The games were boring back then.
Well, that's true.
I'd like to have seen that team play against the North Little Rock team this year.
Yeah.
But North Little Rock had 4 really, really good players. And their 5th player probably could have played for anybody in the state. So Anna Hale gets a walk, scores a run.
We got all kinds of celebrities in the house tonight, so.
Oh, it's the Little Sisters. Love it. Alex and Ashton. Ashton, the customary Snickers and Sprite. Ashton and Alex, the daughter of Coach Little, the head coach. And Melody, who's running the concession back there. We got a hook up here.
It's a family affair.
Well, they do keep plenty of Snickers. They know that Coach Little gets hangry, and they have to make sure that he's well taken care of.
Ooh.
Jeliah Vickers, sophomore at the plate.
Sophomores and freshmen.
Yep. 2 outs, bases still loaded. Northside up 2-0. Need to take advantage of this.
Yes.
That pitch was a little bit low. 2-1.
Get a pitch right here to drive.
Out of control. That's going to advance everybody. And that was Onesti Thomas, who was pinch running. Slides in to get another score on the board, 3-0. 3-1 the count. Vickers looking for that meatball, Jeff.
Yep. She may get it right here, Reggie. She has a green light on this pitch.
I think she does. Takes a swing and a miss. That's gonna.
Well, that was a good swing.
3-2. The count is full.
Runners should be advancing on this on the pitch.
Runners at second and third. A nice hit in the gap.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll score 2. So great job by July Vickers, the sophomore. It's a stand-up double and scores 2.
Clears the bases there. Nice hit right there. Back up the middle.
What a great first inning for the Lady Bears. 5-0.
And the Bears have batted around, I think, haven't they, Buzz? Lady Bears batted around?
Yep. We're at the top of the lineup here. Swing and a miss. That is Ramey. Actually, we're at the bottom of the lineup.
She's the ninth batter?
Yeah, Ramey's the ninth batter.
Okay.
Sumler will be was the leadoff hitter. A strike, 1-1. Well, Coach, where are you headed from here? I mean, are you trying to make as many as you can tonight?
Yeah, I have a rotation, so I'll try to see everybody a couple of times tonight. So I'll go from here to Northside Soccer, and then I'll hit the south side of town and catch baseball, which is Northside baseball, which is close to Southside softball, and make the loop a couple of times. I get a chance to see a little bit of everything, but not a lot of everything.
Do they treat you as good as we do?
No, that never happens.
Okay.
It's just over here.
Well, that was going to be fouled over the right baseline. That is, make it 2-2. 2 outs. 5-0 is the score.
Just glad that we're all out here playing. You know, it was not too many years ago where we didn't have any spring sports. Just glad to see everybody in the stands full and people, and a big hit right there.
Nice hit. Will that be caught? It is caught by the right fielder. So 9 players on the roster, 9 hitters. That will end the first inning. 5-0 is the score. We're going to take a break and come back with the start of the second inning right after this.
Coming up to bat for Al St. Mary, number 7, Olivia Condon.
Welcome back to Grizzly Field. 5-0 is the score after a big-time first inning for the Lady Bears. Mallory Craig at the plate. Three straight balls.
Yep, behind in the count. That's where you don't want to be. I bet she takes this one right here.
Mallory throws a strike. 3-1 now. Felt a few drops of rain.
Uh-oh.
With all this equipment out here, we're going to have to figure out a way to. There's a shot to center field. It is deep. Will it be caught? It is.
Well, that's a good hit.
Looked like it was going to carry a little bit further. But it is an out. A majestic out.
Number 22, Cassie Clark.
Well, that's 4 up, 4 down so far for the Lady Bears.
First pitch is a ball. Second pitch is a strike. Oh, there's a hit. Man, right in the shoulder.
Yep.
That was Cassie Clark. She's the pitcher. Well, stood in there and took a lick on the shoulder,
She
Jeff.
sure did.
Didn't even think about moving back.
No, she's still shaking that arm, too, and it's not her pitching arm, so.
Nope. Maya Graves will be up for the Bells.
Now coming at the bat, number 30,
Clark at first base. Mallory Craig, sophomore pitcher. Doesn't throw it real hard, probably mid-50s. Spots the ball well, does a great job of changing speeds. She has 5 different pitches, Jeff. She has a fastball, changeup, drop, curve, and a screwball. And has good placement, too, but that last one just got away from her a little bit.
I think we've got a pinch runner over there for the Bells. They're going to take a look at that girl's arm.
Yeah. So Maya Graves at the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Mallory.
That was a good pitch. That had something on it.
Yeah.
It was looked like a rise ball to me. That was rising as it crossed the plate.
Low and outside. 1-1 the count. That's Taylor Moore, who's the pinch runner for the Lady Bells. There's a weak hit. Nice play by the first baseman. Stretched it out and made the catch. That was Erica. Wow, what a nice play.
That's a double play.
That was Erica Johnson.
That's a double play.
Well, both teams went to their respective dugouts. Let's see.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
Yeah,
Going
it
to
was
the
a double
bottom of
play.
the
That's a double
second
play.
inning.
That's a good play.
Northside 5, Mount St. Mary's 0.
So that's the end of the top of the second inning. 5-0 as the Lady Bears now will be back at the top of their lineup. That's Tori Sumler she'll come to the plate to get this inning started.
You know, she's faced the minimum number of batters so far, and good defense, good pitching.
Welcome Ashton Little into the broadcast. She's got her headset on now. And Ashton's an old softball player. Can't these coaches' daughters, man, they're going to be players.
Yeah, they are.
Ashton, what do you think so far?
Well, I haven't seen much.
Yeah, you did just get here, but you took care of the important stuff.
I got the snacks.
Got my Sprite and my Snickers. I appreciate that.
That's my main job here.
And I did bring a long sleeve for you just in case, but I think you're all right. Hadn't cooled off as much as I thought it was going to.
Yeah, I figured it would. Dad said he was expecting a lot of wind.
Yeah, I know it. Wind has been pretty constant. You know, if you see where we have the center field camera, he's in the back of my truck with 3 buckets and a chair to try to get over the top of the fence there.
That sounds like a country song.
Whatever works.
3 buckets in a chair.
3 buckets in a chair.
I probably
like
enjoy that song.
Yeah. Hey, I'm softball ignorant. One of y'all do all the infielders wear those masks?
Most do nowadays.
I would think that with how fast that ball's coming at you and some of the squirrely hops that they take.
Yeah.
You see a lot of infields are now turf.
Yeah.
Take some squirrely hops on them.
Okay.
And but yeah, I think that probably most of the infielders you see will have the mask on.
Okay. It's probably a good idea.
Sumbler, who walked her first at bat, first inning. Sumbler also plays center field.
In the bottom of the second inning, batting from
Made
the
a
Bears,
great
number
catch on a hard hit ball to
Sumbler.
center field.
Unfortunately,
The
she
top
got
of the
caught.
second.
I'm sorry, Buzz. She
No,
got caught stealing her first time
Yep.
up. So
She did reach on a walk and then tried to steal second.
bet
Good
that-
throw by the catcher. So this is her second at bat. Takes an outside pitch. Oh, a hard hit. Just fouled down the right field line. Stumbler really took a cut at that. Clark, the pitcher, who took a lick from Mallory in the left shoulder, but she's all right. She's back in the circle. One and one's the count for Tori. She got hit on the wrist. Let's see if that is the call or if they say it caught the neck of the bat there.
like I said, hit the bat.
She's shaking her hand. No, she's going to go to first. It did catch her on the hand.
There you go. So she's 2 for 2, but getting on base today. I bet
Bailey Brinkley.
I bet she still has the green light to steal.
All right, Bailey Brinkley, who walked her first time at bat in the first, at the plate here with the runner on.
And she scored the first run of the game for the. If I'm not
You are
mistaken.
correct. Took a high outside pitch there. Sumbler almost went, didn't. Still at first. Another high and outside. 2-0 is the count. Izzy Todd, the catcher for the Lady Bells, has a good arm. She showed that in the first inning. Tori tested her. Not testing her right now, Jeff. She's going to stay at first. It's 3-0.
I think she may have been a little surprised at the arm of the catcher the first time she was on base.
So Bailey at 3-0. Would say is going to let this one go. She does. So she'll take a walk down first base. Sumbler go to second. Clark has had some wild pitches tonight.
Yeah, she has. She's having trouble. She's struggling.
Now Danessa Teague, who got on a weak hip, some indecision between the catcher and the pitcher in the first inning. Danessa with her speed got to first base. Danessa, the third place hitter. A lot of power from Danessa. If she can get one airborne here, it'll go way out. High and outside. One and 0 the count for Danessa. Another high pitch from Clark. 2-0. Oh, Danessa's thinking, give me that.
Yeah.
Bring
that down
beat ball a little bit out, a little bit outside here, and let me connect on this. You got to have to hit it a little right of center and let it catch the draft. There's a hit into the gap. Danessa will go to first. Will she try to stretch it? No. Now a run will score. That's Torrey. And the RBI for Danessa. She'll be at second base. Bailey Brinkley at third. Good hit by Danessa.
Now batting number 5, Mallory Craig.
Mallory at the plate. Mallory took a walk. Her first appearance. Low ball on the first pitch. Lady Bears with no outs. 5 runs in the first, 1 so far in the second.
Hit by a pitch, so she's going to.
So we're going to have a pinch runner. That's Thomas.
Batting number 19, Eden Davis.
Eden Davis at the plate, pulls it just a little bit foul down the third base line. Eden, who is normally starts in right field, has been our catcher tonight. Pitch high and outside. Danessa Teague is at second. Bailey Brinkley at third. And Esty Thomas at first.
Got a chance to bring home some runs here with a base hit, score 2.
There's a pitch she wanted. It was fouled off right back at Ashton Little. She didn't even flinch.
Nope. She's seen too many of them to flinch.
I usually flinch.
What's it like playing for Coach Little?
Nightmare.
And don't say it from a daughter's standpoint, from a player's standpoint.
No, he's great. All the
Coach.
players love him.
She went down and after that one a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit anxious there, I think.
1-2's the count. Grizzly Sports Network is keeping our fingers crossed for no rain with all this equipment out here exposed. It is fun to do it outdoors, but sometimes you take a chance. So hopefully it's not one of those nights. This will be fouled back over the backstop. Almost hit the concession. Count stays at 1-2. Cassie Clark, the pitcher for the Bells. Ooh, hits. She's thrown some wild pitches tonight. Hits Davis in the leg, so she'll take a trip to first base, and that will score a runner. Bailey Brinkley. Now Danessa at third. Base is still loaded for the Lady Bears with no outs in the bottom of the second.
Got to feel a little bit for that pitcher for Mount St. Mary's. She's having a little trouble with her control, and she's out there battling, and nothing she seems to try. Seems the harder she tries, the worse it gets. Now she's hit 2 batters in a row, and that might be the end gate for her.
Yeah, she's going to give it up. They'll have a new pitcher. While they're going to discuss the new pitcher, we're going to take a break and come back for more Lady Bear softball after this. Savannah Heinman is now your new pitcher for the Lady Bells as Cassie Clark go to right field. You know, once you get in a groove of that, man, it's hard to get out.
It is.
You know? And I'm sure, Ashton, get your opinion on this. Wind affects a lot of things. Does it affect your pitching if you got this much wind, especially coming cross? I mean, if it's from your back or maybe in your face, but if it's a crosswind, does it affect you, especially if you don't have a lot of speed?
Yeah, I guess it could. The physics behind that would make sense.
Erica Johnson at the plate.
Uh-oh. Talking physics now.
That's over
I'm
my
not very
head.
good at physics,
But you went over my head just saying the word physics.
I went over my own head.
Okay.
Erica, who has a lot of power, struck out in the first inning. 1-1 the count. We talked about her height earlier. She plays first base, and you saw her make a great play and got a double play out of it.
Got a double play, yeah.
She's just a really, really good athlete, but that height and the length of her arms, there's a nice hit in the gap between short and second. That'll score too as Danessa Teague comes in. Thomas comes in. Nice lick by Erica. Hit that one hard. So 2 more runs score. 9-0 is the score. We are in the bottom of the second inning. You are listening to the Grizzly Sports Network.
Now at the bat, number 1, Anna Hale.
Anna Hale at the plate now. First pitch is a ball. Again, Savannah Hyman is the pitcher. And Anna Hale takes a hit right there in the left shoulder. So she'll go to first.
That is the third hit. No, that's the fourth hit batter of this inning.
Amy Brinkley, who is assistant coach for the Lady Bears, now is the first base coach, checked out Anna just to make sure she's all right. Anna, who we talked about, not real big, but has plays hard, has a lot of power.
You know, that used to be the scouting report on you. That sounds like you, man.
What, play hard and had a lot of power?
Yeah, that's it. Not very big, but
yeah,
played with a lot of heart and had a lot of power.
What scouting report were you reading? I think
that was Coach Anderson's scouting report on you. Him or Coach Knight were.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been a scouting report.
Yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't a police report. No, I've always tried to be on the right side if I could.
Yes, sir.
2-0 the count. Oh, what a nice lick into left field.
Yes.
That'll score 2.
That was a good
Erica
hit.
comes
Solid
in.
hit.
Davis comes in. Nice hit by July Vickers. Sophomore rips it down the left field line.
Did.
Now batting number 24, Liliana Rainey.
And now this pitcher for Mount St. Mary's is getting the ball over the plate, but the Lady Bears are tattooing them now.
11-0. It's Hindman, the pitcher, is getting picked on.
And every Lady Bear now wants to come up there and get the hit.
Liliana Ramey, right fielder. Still no outs. This is the bottom of the lineup. Oh, just a little bit foul. She ripped it down the left field line, too. They're getting those inside pitches, Jeff, and they're turning on them.
Yes, they are. That would have scored 2 more runs. That would have been about 6 feet more to the right.
0-2. Ashton, what's the run rule situation?
15 after 3, 10 after 5.
Got you. Well, it's 11 in 2 right now and no outs. So Ramey with 1-2 count. No outs. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. That'll be the first out of the inning. All right.
Now batting number 7,
Our leadoff hitter, Tori Sumbler. 1 out. Croquet wicket went past one, through the legs of the other. That's going to score Anna Hale. Sumbler goes to second. Vickers at third. We had the third baseman and the shortstop playing the I formation there, Jeff, and got by both of them.
It did.
Yeah.
Now batting number 3, Bailey Brinkley.
Now Brinkley is played.
Wow,
Brinkley with a nice hit down the right field line. That scores Vickers.
Now batting number 4, Danessa Teague.
Danessa Teague, our 3-place hitter. This will be her second time to hit in the second inning, along with our leadoff and second-place hitter. Danessa with a big cut there. Looked like she had the pitch she wanted. 0-1. Vanessa gets her instructions from Coach Little, who's also the third base coach tonight.
Neither of these coaches have been lonely tonight, that's for sure.
Vanessa takes a strike. 0-2's the count. All right, nice hit by Danessa. Between the shortstop and third base, Danessa rounds first, pulls up. Brinkley at second. So Danessa, who's 3 for 3 tonight
Number 5,
on
Mallory
first
Gray.
base. Now Mallory at the plate. (14-0) is the score. Pitch is outside. 1 out. Hyman having about the same luck as Clark did. There's another hit in the gap. That'll score Bailey. Danessa is stopped at third. Mallory will go to second. 15-0. So Ashton, 15 after 3.
Yes.
And that's it. This could be a quick one, Jeff.
Could be. As long as they don't give up a run in the top of the third, that will be it. You reckon he's
Batting
listening?
number 19, Ethan Davis.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
Eden Davis at the plate, pulls it foul
What?
over the left field
That
fence.
was a mighty swing right there. Wow.
Eden, freshman right fielder, first-year starter. From what I understand, she's been the biggest surprise on the roster.
Yeah.
And like you said, boy, she took a cut then.
Man.
A little outside.
yeah.
She chased that one a little bit,
Yep.
but had the green light, 0-2. She's also a member of the band, Jeff, plays the tuba.
Talented.
You see so many talented
Oh.
kids out here, and there's another one. Wow, I mean, that's in the parking lot.
That was a
Somebody's
car.
Somebody's car took
Did somebody
a
lose a
lick.
windshield?
I don't think it was a windshield, but it was either a hood.
That's where my car's parked.
I believe that was your car.
It might have been. Yeah, that's the price of fame, I guess.
0-2. That was even harder hit than the one before.
She's got that Pete Rose choke up there, too.
Got an open stance.
Yep.
There's the pitch. And another. And when you have an open stance like that, you're able to turn on it a little quicker, and you get those inside pitches, and she's hammering them. But you got to feel a little bit sorry for Hyman, too. She came in a replacement of Clark. Clark was just getting hit off all night and had some wild pitches, but Hyman hadn't had any more luck. These Lady Bears have been really, really deadly from the plate. Another foul ball. Hit a home run in her very first high school game against Clarksville. She also plays some JV ball, too, so they'll let her catch JV. And she has been catching tonight. Normally, she, like I said, she starts in right field. Look how open that stance is. Good eye by Eden there. High and outside, 1-2.
She's wanting to get a hit so bad.
She is. Wind's died down just a little bit. Was a big factor in the start of the game, but has died down a little bit. Another foul ball that's going towards the parking lot. Doesn't look like it got to the parking lot, but she's been consistent.
Yes, she has. That's about the 6th ball that she's made contact with that's gone foul.
See the shortstop moved way over towards third base. Good eye by Eden. 2-2 the count.
I threw the umpire back a little bit on that one.
Yeah.
He thought the catcher was going to miss that.
1 out. 15-0 is the score. Lady Bears have had their way with the Lady Bells. That will be a foul ball. Hit fair, but had the juice on it.
Had the softball spin.
Yep. Went foul, and she's still alive. Two and two the count. Hyndman's thrown a lot of pitches tonight. Now there's a lick. Whoa, nice. Very nice play.
Yeah.
About third base from the Bells. Very nice play. That was Autumn Moss. I'm sorry. That was Abby Thompson. Plays third base. What a lick that she caught. Danessa thought for sure that was going to get by her.
Yeah.
It didn't, so that ends the inning, 15-0. Danessa was looking to get the home plate on a shot, but it wasn't to be.
Northside will be back in action this Friday as they welcome the Conway Wampus Cats to town.
Uh-oh. Wampus Cats are coming to town.
Wampus Cats. Yep. Mythical figure.
Mythical figure. Just like those Griffins, aren't they?
Griffins.
The Griffins, are they a real deal?
You're the one hunting them. I don't know.
Well, I usually do most of my hunt there on the river.
Well, we've got Coach Little comes up.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get him at the top of the fourth, but, Coach, I don't think we're going to get there.
Well, you never know. It's still some game to play, but if if our girls keep playing ball right now, they're close it out. I'd be very pleased.
So I have to ask, are you satisfied? 15-0.
Well,
top of the third.
Well, yeah, you have to be. Yeah. But what I'm really proud of is how the girls are competing at the plate. Our two-strike approach, we've been really working on it, and we're limiting strikeouts. They've done a really good job of limiting. When they get 2 strikes, we change our approach to just battle and make contact, and we've done a really good job of that.
Well, you talk about Eden Davis, one of the most surprising players on your roster. Watching her, she's got some power.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she hit a home run first game of the year, and we got something special with her. And she's normally our right fielder, and Addison Foster's going through cheer tryout practice and stuff. And Eden steps in at catcher, and she's doing a really good job back there.
Well, it's been fun to watch. I hope the weather holds up. Normally we broadcast from in a press box, but being out here, it's fun being right behind the home plate. And I want to say thank you to you for helping us get set up this afternoon. We had to get her early, and setting up outside, you take a little bit of a chance. But looks like we may get lucky. If you end this one early, it'll help us get all of our equipment in before it rains.
Well, I've got work to do on the field, too, so I'm not going to be able to help you. I got to drag the field, and we got to put the tarp down because the rain's coming in tonight. So you're on your own, bud.
Also, I do want to say your 2 daughters who are trying to get your attention right now, you do a great job ignoring them. I don't know how you do that.
I can keep it professional pretty easily. It's not a problem. Now, the funny thing is they don't know they're on camera acting like dorks over there. They didn't realize that.
And that will be on from now on.
That's right.
Go back and archive it. Jack London, what a great job.
Yeah, he does a great job on the field. He is a tireless worker. He's got the field in great shape every day.
Yeah.
I just really appreciate the work he does, and he doesn't get enough credit, but he does a great job.
Mallory's done a good job tonight.
Mallory's she's throwing strikes, giving our defense a chance to make plays.
Yeah. Any weaknesses you see right now? As far as things you'd want to correct?
Well, we have swung at some bad pitches. I want us to swing. I want us to swing at good pitches, and we've swung at some first pitch changeups that I don't approve of.
Yeah.
We've done that twice. Letting good pitches go right down the middle. Our approach is good pitches we're on.
Right.
If it's not a great pitch, you let it go. So
gotcha.
We just a little better pitch selection. That's about it.
Well, I've got my truck sitting left center out there with a camera in the bed of it.
The wind is blowing that way.
It's blowing right at it. And so every swing, I'm holding my breath a little bit.
Oh, I'm telling my girls I'll give them $20. Let me get on back, Buzz. It's good talking to you.
Thanks for checking in with us. We sure appreciate it.
All right, bye.
That was David Little, head coach of the Lady Bears softball team. Also has been the offensive line coach for the Grizzlies. 2 daughters, Alex and Ashton, are both here. Did their very best. Well, there's Danessa Teague right there. What an arm.
Yeah,
hey,
that's
what happens when you hit it to Danessa Teague.
That's smooth.
Right there.
That's like silk. That ought to be her nickname is Silk. That was just really, really smooth. That's just like one motion right there. Yeah. And it's
well, that was a hard hit ball.
Yeah, that was. It's a well hit ball. It sure was.
Yeah, Coach Little, who was getting heckled by his daughters, did a great job not even really paying attention to them. Girls, y'all are on camera doing that. You do know that. So
that's not that surprising.
All right, 15-0, top of the 3rd inning. So if we can shut them out here, it's done.
Good
correct?
Pitch. I believe you're right.
Two out so far, one more out, and this game is history. Comes the pitch from Mallory, swing and a miss. Eden Davis, who has gone all night, is catcher. Addison Foster, who is the normal catcher, who is not here tonight, so the freshman has done a great job in her absence. Normally, she plays right field. One and two the count, 2 outs. The bases are empty. Pitch outside. 2 and 2's the count. There's been no threat from the Bells tonight as far as scoring any runs. That was a strike. That should be it.
Yep, that is it.
Ump looks at Coach Little, said, that's it. Lady Bears win it 15-0.
With the final score.
Run rule. 2.5 innings.
And I don't think
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen,
Mount St. Mary's had one base runner. That was in the top of the 2nd, and she was hit by a pitch. That's the only base runner they had tonight.
Uh-oh, we got a headset change here. Alex Little. Alex, who she needs to start getting more airtime. Alex, do you approve of the win tonight?
I do. It's really exciting.
Did you see anything we could have done different after a 15-0 win and a run rule?
I think this is just one of those days you're just proud and get ready for the next game.
That's exactly right. Next game is in Conway Friday night, which we go to Conway. We'll be back here in North Little Rock a week from tonight. So got lucky with the rain. It looked like that we felt a few drops earlier, but we did get lucky with a lot of equipment out here exposed. So didn't want to have to go through trying to figure out how to tarp it and get it dry. But I really enjoyed being out here. Thank you to you girls for taking care of me with my Sprite and my Snickers. Your mom's in the concession right now. I asked her earlier if she had any strawberry cake, and she said no. If you've ever eaten Melody strawberry cake, then you'll be spoiled. It's the best that you'll ever have. Everything else is second rate after you eat that. Well, we will take a break and come back maybe with a couple of interviews after this. Welcome back to Grizzly Field. 15-0 is the final as the Lady Bears put it on the Lady Bells with a 3-inning run rule. Danessa Teague has a headset on, and Danessa, you do what you do, don't you?
Yes.
So are you satisfied with a win like this?
Yes, very. I think we played like we normally do at our own level, and we didn't dip down to anyone else's level. We
Yeah.
played how we know how, and we got it done.
Yeah. Well, you being a senior 4-year starter, you're the designated leader of this team and should be. So how do you prepare for a game like this? You know that they come in at 0-2 in the conference. I think there were 4-3 overall. It's a team you should beat.
Yes.
But like you said, you don't dip down. So how do you prepare when you come to a game like this?
The same way I prepare for any other game. It's a game. Get ready. Really, like every other game, I don't change anything. Even if I know the team's not as good as any other team.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
your
conference
intensity's
game.
the same,
Yes.
no matter what.
Yes.
So that first hit that in the first inning, I mean, you sucked that thing up and threw them out. I mean, she wasn't even halfway down the baseline. Your arm strength, which I noticed last year in that Southside game, and I was like, golly, but you've gotten stronger. What did you do over the summer? Did you start doing some weight training?
Yes, I did. And we weight trained in off-season a lot. We made sure that this year we focused on it a lot more. And I definitely could tell improvement. I did a lot on my own, though.
Yeah.
And I played a lot of travel ball this summer, so
Right.
I was always consistently playing.
All right. Well, softball's been a part of your life pretty much your whole life, hasn't it?
Yes.
So you have a sister that played. You watched her, and I guess maybe she might have been a mentor for you.
Yes,
as you
and
were
my
growing
mom.
up, and your mom. So it's a family deal. And now talk about what that you've signed now with Arkansas Baptist. They're in Little Rock,
Yes.
and you'll be playing for them next year. Now you signed early.
Yeah, I did. I think that I signed at the beginning of August, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And usually people sign November, September. But I knew I wanted to go there, and I've known the coach for a long time.
Right.
And he's a very good coach. And it's a first-year program next year, so
Right.
we have all new recruits coming in.
Wow.
And it's going to be a good team.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, we're looking forward to see how you do at the next level. I talked to you before the game, and I said, you got the wind blowing left center. Is that where your power is?
Yes.
All right. Well, my truck was sitting out in left center as I get a hug from Ashton. I don't want you to leave yet, okay? Wait just a minute. But anyway, I was talking to you before the game, and I said, my truck's sitting out there with a tripod in the back of it and a camera. Pay attention. Don't hit it. And you said, no, that's my power. That's where I hit it. So anyway, I appreciate you. I know that you were looking for that pitch.
Yes, I was looking for all the pitches. Honestly, I don't like getting walked. I want to hit the ball. He kind of had to tell me, hey, wait on it, wait on the strike. I was
Right.
like, okay. And which we didn't get many strikes, but we definitely did what we had to do with what we got.
Right.
Yes.
Well, Danessa, great game as usual. You
Thank
showed
you.
your arm strength, and I was looking for that power, and I know you were waiting on that right pitch, but we'll be live again. I'm not sure exactly which game. I know you're going to Conway Friday, be back against North Little Rock a week from
Yes.
tonight. So we're going to do quite a few games this year, so they're going to get to see a lot of Danessa Teague. So
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
look forward to it.
yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming and doing an interview with us, and have a good rest of the night.
Thank you.
That's Danessa Teague. We're going to take a break and close this thing out as soon as we come back. Welcome back to Grizzly Field. 15-0 was the final score. Had a great interview there with Danessa Teague. She's our senior leader. I had Alex on, Alex Little, Coach Little's daughter, was on right before that. But, Alex, I want to get back to you.
Okay.
So tell us what you're doing now. You're living in Springdale, I think.
I am. I'm living in Springdale, working at Bentonville High School,
Yeah.
doing speech therapy and
Right.
loving it.
So do you approve of your dad's job? You think he's doing good?
Oh, I think so. This is all we've ever known, so
Right.
it's just second nature to the whole family for him to be a coach.
Well, he's 8-6. I think it is 2-1 in the conference. We got Conway coming up. They'll be on the road. They'll be back from North Little Rock after that.
Right.
So, any predictions?
Oh, goodness. I think, any time that you've got a team that works as hard as Northside, you've got a really good chance. I know both of them
Yeah.
are really good teams, but, you just got to trust the team that you've got and know that you've always got a chance.
That's it, and that's what they do. I think they come out, like Danessa said, it really doesn't matter who they're playing. They train and they prepare the same for every game. Doesn't matter if it's Bryant, Mount St. Mary's, they're going to come out and play hard. And that's what they do. And we love watching them. We got to do a game last year against Southside. It was the first softball game we got to do. And, man, I got addicted to it, watching those girls play and how good those athletes are. And I got into a discussion before the game about watching them warm up. I said, yeah, I think I could hit that. I think I could hit that. And Ashton was the first to tell me, you can't. So
Maybe we should give that a try sometime.
I'd love to give it a try. But that was, let's see, Kaylin Massey was the pitcher then.
Right.
Kaylin had a pretty good fastball. And now Mallory, she's not, hers doesn't have as much speed, but she has a lot of good placement, has a lot of pitches.
For sure. She's very disciplined, and
She did a
that's
good job.
one of her strong suits for sure.
So are you going back tonight, or are you?
I am. I came down just for the game,
Right.
And so I will be going back to Springdale tonight. But it was worth it to see such a good 2.5 innings.
That was quick.
Yeah.
It's always fun when you get a run rule. Well, be careful going back home. Thanks for
Thanks,
stopping in. We appreciate the little girls.
Oh, yeah. Well, we are very appreciative of you too, Buzz.
Well, that was Alex Little. Ashton's with her. They're getting ready to head out. Jeff?
Yes, sir.
It's been fun, man. Thanks
Yeah,
for
it has.
on
Hey,
such short notice.
my pleasure. Anytime.
What's next? You going back to Ozark tonight, or?
Yeah, I think I'll go back to Ozark tonight. I got to fight a little ignorance tomorrow, so I'm gonna be going down to where I apply my trade and see if I can't knock a little ignorance out tomorrow.
Well, good luck on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of that. I'll promise you.
Want to cross any of those griffins, be sure to let me know down there under the Ozark or under the bridge.
That's where they live.
There
Man.
in Ozark, Arkansas,
That's where they live.
Arkansas River.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for the Grizzly Sports Network broadcast. We appreciate you listening. We win this one 15-0. Head to Conway Friday, back here for North Little Rock next Tuesday. And we ask you to subscribe to the Grizzly Sports Network. It'll notify you when any Grizzly Sports Network broadcast comes up, and you can tune in and catch everything live. If you happen to miss a game, you can always go back and watch it again. And I'm sure that there'll be a lot more broadcasts to come that you'll be interested in with the Lady Bear softball and the Grizzly baseball. But as always, Jeff,
Go Bears.
go Bears. Stay with us, and we'll be back probably next Tuesday night. We'll maybe doing Grizzly baseball against North Little Rock. We're going to try to alternate some games, but that is at Hunts Park. If you get a chance to come out and watch it, come on out and watch it. If not, it is on the Grizzly Sports Network. As always, stay safe and be prosperous, and go Bears.